Today, we are going to talk about divorce laws in Pakistan. Our topic would cover types of divorce, conditions under which divorce can be granted, and procedure of getting divorce. In Pakistan, divorce and marriages of Muslims are governed by Muslim Marriage Act, and according to it, divorce are of two types, talaq and khula. Talaq is given by husband to wife, but if the right of talaq is given to the wife in nikah contract, she can also give talaq. You do not have to go to the court for talaq. After pronouncement of talaq, man would set a notice to chairman of Union Council and a copy of that notice to the wife. After receiving the notice, the chairman would form a reconciliation committee to see if marriage can be saved. After 19 days, if reconciliation fails, then divorce would take effect. Khula is the right of lady given by Islam to get a separation from her husband if she does not want to live with him. For that, she has to move to the court. The first step is to file an application in the court for dissolution of marriage. After that, the judge would set notice to husband on the address provided in the application to attend his court and give his reasons why he does not want to give divorce. If husband does not appear after that notice, the court would move ahead and decide the case without listening to the husband. If husband appears, then he is required to file a written statement about his objections to his wife's application. After that, the court would set a date for pre-trial proceedings of reconciliation. If reconciliation fails, the court would pass a decree for dissolution of marriage. After that decree is passed, an application would be filed to the chairman of Arbitration Council for obtaining dissolution of marriage certificate. After that certificate is obtained, then dissolution of marriage would be considered complete. A Muslim lady can file for khula if the whereabouts of her husband are not known for 4 years. In that case, decree would remain suspended for 6 months, and if husband appears during that time, the decree would be set aside. Or husband has been sentenced to imprisonment for 7 years or upwards. Or husband failed to perform marital obligations for period of 3 years. Or husband was impotent at the time of marriage. Or husband is insane for 2 years. Or wife was a minor when she was married to that man. Or he treats her with cruelty. Or leads an infamous life. Or disposes of his property. In short, if the lady decides to file a khula, there is very little the man can do to prevent it. Overseas Pakistanis whose marriages are registered in Pakistan can also file for dissolution of marriage in Pakistan. For that, they have to appoint someone with special power of attorney who would represent them in the courts in Pakistan. That special power of attorney should be attested by Pakistani embassy of the country where the person is residing. That concludes our topic for today. It's a long topic and we have only covered the outline to give you an idea about how divorce laws work in Pakistan. We are going to do a lecture about child custody laws in future, and if you can't understand something from this lecture, please do not hesitate to comment below. I would answer within 24 hours. Please remember me in your prayers and take care. Allah Hafiz.